Hello, hello. How are you? My name is Melissa Sutherland. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I am a women's success coach and entrepreneur. And I wanted to pop in today and talk to you about starting a business. So, one thing that is, I don't know that it's unique about my situation because I think a lot of home-based business owners kind of start out this way, but many of the businesses I've had over my life, I started sort of by accident. I kind of fell into them. I met people. So I sold cosmetics when I was young, like 19 to 21, and that was a home-based business. And then much later, I had a digital scrapbooking store, and that was from home, selling the little bits and bobs that people use to make digital scrapbook pages. And then later, I fell into the health and fitness space because I was looking to lose weight. I was looking to shed the baby weight and change my body. And so I didn't plan to start a health and wellness business, but I found supplements I really loved and they weren't really in my budget. And I knew that if I could sell a few of the packs a month, I could offset my own cost and make a little bit extra cash. So didn't really plan on that. Didn't really ever plan on opening an activewear boutique. And honestly, until I got certified as a coach, that's the first business or idea where I really sat down and thought about and planned out and studied and learned and did the things in advance of starting the business. So if you fell into your business, that's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. People do it every single day. But if you are sitting around thinking, I need to make extra money, what can I do from home so that I don't have to get a second job, serving at a restaurant? There's nothing wrong with that. Or, doing something else. But maybe you don't want to be away from your family. Maybe you want to build your business from home where you can still have a presence. Maybe you have a crazy schedule with kids' sports and activities, and there's no way to fit in a second job without taking things away from your family. So this is for you. How to figure out what kind of business you want to start, what questions to ask yourself. So let's dive in right now. So the first thing I want you to ask yourself is, why do you want to start a business? What is your ultimate desire? Is it about creating financial freedom? Do you want to create lasting impact? I'm super passionate about helping women create change for their families. That creates impact. Are you wanting something that's very, very flexible? Really understanding what you want is going to help you determine your business model. Because if you need something that allows you to work in little pockets of time, you don't maybe want something where you have to be on long sales calls, for example, right? You need something that's going to fit in those grooves of your day. So why do you want to start a business? What is in it for you? What is your passion? What is your purpose? And you want to make sure that the business you're thinking about is in alignment with your personal values. This is really important. If the business doesn't align with your values, with your beliefs, it's going to be really hard to stick it out, especially when challenges arise. And challenges will arise. It's going to happen. So the next question you want to ask yourself is how much are you willing to commit to learning and growth? A lot of people come into a home business and they think it's going to be easy. They think they're just going to tell people, oh, I started a business, and they're just going to flock to you. And while you may have some early supporters, for the most part, that's not true. We have to develop our skills. We have to develop our marketing. We have a lot to learn. And because with a home business, you don't have a boss. You don't have somebody standing over your shoulder making sure you tick the boxes every day in your responsibilities. You have to self-manage yourself. So there's a commitment there that you have to be willing to take on if you really want to be successful. You have to learn every day how to run and manage a business. And I want to say this to you, not to scare you off, not to keep you from committing to a business, but because I've seen so many people brag about like how easy it sounds and make it sound like you just come in and you just start making money. And I feel like people come in with false expectations and I want to change that narrative. I want to speak real truth to you. You are going to have to work for it. It's going to be worth it, but you're going to have to work for it. Okay. There's going to be challenges, there's going to be setbacks. Are you willing to learn what it takes and to have the commitment that it takes to overcome those challenges, to overcome those setbacks when they occur? Are you willing to build the resilience to keep going in the face of adversity? So we've had a crazy few years, right? We had the wild highs of the pandemic when internet businesses were going ballistic, and then it course corrected because business is like that. It's like a pendulum, the old-fashioned pendulums. They swing way up, they course correct, they swing way back, and then they swing up, and then they swing back. I've been in the construction industry for 25 years. I have seen the ultimate highs and I have seen the lowest lows. And I will tell you that the market will always correct itself, right? So, are you willing to learn to navigate those highs and those lows? Are you willing to build the skills that it takes so that you can keep going when things feel hard? And the third question I want you to ask yourself is, who do you want to serve? Who do you want to serve? If you want to serve women over 50, selling kids' toys is probably not it, right? So, and that's an extreme example. There are some women who over 50 who have little kids, right? It happens. But the reality is the majority of women have their kids in their 20s and 30s and maybe early 40s, and by the time they're in their 50s, they're no longer looking for little kid toys. So that's not going to be your target market for that product. So you want to make sure that what you choose is in alignment with who you desire to serve. Who is the business meant to help? And is that who you want to be helping? Another question you can ask yourself is, how does the service or product that you wish to sell make an impact? How does it help people? What problems does it solve? You want to think about the specific pain points that you're going to address and how your solution addresses those pain points. So I hope this was helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if it was and what you want more of, and I will be back next week with more.